Hi, welcome to Audrey's Southern Cooking. My name is Nita, and today we are going to make a dessert for our Thanksgiving dinner. So what we're going to make is pecan pie, but we're going to make with a little bit of bourbon. Can't go wrong with that. So we just have a cup of pecans. Then I have a cup of white sugar. I have 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 3 eggs, 1/3 cup of melted butter. We're gonna have 1 cup of corn syrup. Then we're just gonna have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And of course, we're gonna have vanilla for flavoring, and that's just gonna be a 1/2 cup. I'm sorry, a teaspoon. I don't know where I got a 1/2 cup from. And then we're gonna put a 1/4 cup of bourbon in there, add a little bit of kick. All right, so we're gonna get mixing. I've already got a frozen pie shell. It's thawed at room temperature, and I've already poked holes in it, but we'll get to that point in a minute. Let's get to mixing. All right, so sugar, one cup, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. All right, 1 cup of the corn syrup. It's a little thick, so you may need your little spatula here to get it on out of the cup. Butter, melted butter, 1/2 teaspoon. Then 1/4 cup of bourbon. Now you can add just a tad bit more, but don't add too much more. You don't want it too liquidy. We're gonna add our 3 eggs. Just go ahead and add them all at once. Gonna take a whisk, and you're just gonna whisk this together. You don't really need to get a mixer. Now, if you wanna use one, you are welcome to it. And we're just gonna whisk this up till it's good mixed and the granulated sugar has dissolved some, and we'll be back. All right, look at that. Make sure that it's ready is if you put your fingers in there and you can see if you feel any granulated sugar. That's a good, easy way to do that. Now, we're ready for our pecans. So you can use chopped pecans if you want to do that. You can use whole pecans, whatever you want to use. I'm just going to use a heaping tablespoon of pecans. And I have in the past and used broken pecans up to bits and pieces. But it doesn't matter, you can do whatever you want. Got my pie shell. I put it on some parchment paper and a pan, so it's make it easier to put in the oven and take it out, because this is pretty liquidy. This is a deep dish pan or pie shell. I would highly recommend that. And I'm hoping it will all fit in there. If not, we'll make 2 pies. This should fill it right up to the rim. We're just gonna pour it in. Look at that beautiful gold color. And it's perfect in there, perfect size. We're gonna bake this in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for 50 minutes. It may take a little bit longer. You want to check the center. If it's really jiggly, let it bake 10 to 20 minutes longer. Just keep a check on it. All right, we're gonna put this in the oven and we'll be back when this comes out. All right, welcome back to the counter. My pie is out. I wound up cooking it for another 10 minutes, so a total of 60 minutes. It can cook anywhere from 50, like I said, to 75 minutes. You just have to shake it, and you see when you shake it, it's not jiggling. So that's when I knew I could take it out. And if you could only smell this pie. Oh, it smells so divine. It smells like bourbon too. It has that in there as well. So I would pick it up, but I'll zoom in so you can see it. So let's take a little slice. I don't want to cut a big slice, just a little slice. And let's take a look at it. Oh, it's already crusted over on the top. The inside is still, needs to cool some more. So we're going to leave this alone for just a little bit and we'll come back. All right, welcome back to the counter. Cut my pie. It didn't set up. It's now that it's cool. I cut it when it was too hot. As you can see, here it won't actually sit up. I'm gonna let it sit a little bit longer. But you know what, we're gonna eat this anyway because it's still gonna be good. You can still see that it's setting up. Oh my God. That's delicious, y'all. We really need to let it cool off. Cause this is cooled down and it's, wow. All right, let's raise the camera up.